Giannis Antetokounmpo because of knee soreness. That and maybe the Bucks are playing their third game in 4 nights. Load management. So the Magic are at the 0-5 serve. Nikola Vujovic gets the feed, knocks down the 3. We're tied at 12. Vujovic again. Magic big men dominated the Bucks in the first half. We're in the third. Milwaukee shooting not great. Brook Lopez, he likes to throw up them threes now, didn't do it. Bucks scored 15 in the third, second lowest scoring quarter of the season. Well, the whole game was a disaster for Milwaukee. 83 points. That's their fewest they've scored all season. Jonathan Isaac gets on up there and knocks it down. It's also the Bucks' largest margin of defeat, 103-83.
All right, Knicks trying to end their 15-game losing streak in the Garden. That's good. The visitors being the Raptors, that's bad. Marc Gasol making his Raptors debut off the bench. First time off the bench since his rookie season. He's big-boned. He drops that. His first points as a Raptor. They're up by 2. Mitchell Robinson guarding Gasol. Oh, got a little mid-range game. Tied at 32. This all goes for 7. Kawhi Leonard takes to the cup. That was easy. Raptors up by 7. Now Leonard pushing it. Ibaka wants the ball. He Venmos to him. Raptors up 51-42. Leonard had a season low 11 points in this one, but it was all right because other people were doing it. Kyle Lowry, he had 22. That's a game high. Kadeem Allen coming to the lane, little floater. Knicks down by 1. It's a 4-point game now. Lowry, baseline, Danny Green open. That finishes it. Raptors win it by 5. That's 16 straight losses, second worst in franchise history for the Knicks.
Number 2 against number 3, Duke, Virginia meeting again. And if this game is as good as the first one was, we're all going to have a good couple of hours. Duke has made 5 threes in 6.5 minutes.
When did Duke become the Warriors?
Sensational shooting first half by Duke, and in the latter stages by Virginia.
An 11-3 run to get back within 4.
Every time they get within striking distance, Duke has an answer. This has been a clinic from the three-point line.
You can't beat a team like Duke, especially when they're shooting at that clip.
Because Hunter Block swatted away by Williamson. Oh, my goodness.
An impressive win here in Charlottesville for the Blue Devils.
We love road games. That's why we wear black, because it's their funeral.
Virginia suffers just its second defeat of the season, and both of them have come at the hands of the Blue Devils.
Jay Billis is on SportsCenter, and you've seen Duke beat Virginia once. You've seen Duke beat Virginia twice. Jay, the scores sort of are similar, and yet because of the three-point shooting, we saw vastly different games. What did you see when you called this thing?
Yeah, in the first game, John, that you mentioned, Duke was able to get straight-line drives and score in the paint. And they did it getting to the rim, getting to the free throw line. In the second game, Virginia really packed the paint with that pack line defense, and they kept Duke from getting those drives and getting in. Duke got some things in transition, but really what happened was they knocked down threes like crazy. 8 of 11 from three-point range in the first half for Duke. They wound up hitting 13 for the game. Just a remarkable shooting performance. Virginia played well enough to win. They played well enough on the offensive end to win, but Duke just made too many shots, and they were big shots. Duke does such a good job on the offensive end of getting the ball into the lane and getting to the rim. Virginia took that totally away. But it was just an extraordinary performance from Duke to knock down 13 threes. I don't think anybody anticipated that.
So Virginia's got 20 wins against everybody and their own 2 against Duke. What should I make of the Cavaliers? Because I want to say, okay, so there's one team they can't beat, but the rest of them, you know, what do I think of the Cavs?
They are Final Four worthy. They're Final Four good. This is a team that's only lost, 3 games in the last 2 years in ACC play. 2 of those have been to Duke. Last year they lost to Virginia Tech here at the John Paul Jones Arena, and that's it. And nobody else has beaten them. They are legit, and they're Final Four good, but so's Duke. I mean, 2 of the top 4 teams in the country are in the ACC. And then another one that's ranked in the top 8, North Carolina. This is going to be a dogfight down the stretch to see who wins the ACC championship. But more importantly, you got 2 teams in Virginia and Duke that legitimately can win the whole thing and are favorites to get to Minneapolis.
That's Jay Billis. He's in Charlottesville. Another win for Duke over UVA. Thanks, Jay.
Thank you, John.
All right, the NCAA Men's Basketball Committee leaked out its own information just to tease everybody. Number 1 seeds, if the tournament started now, Duke, you saw them win. They beat Virginia. They're listed as well. And you got Tennessee and Gonzaga. So we buried number 1 Tennessee way down here in the rundown. They must have beaten Florida. It would have been a bigger deal, wouldn't it? Admiral Schofield going to miss that. Oh, Jordan Bowden did not miss that. Check it out. Athletic. A couple minutes later, Tennessee up 5. Schofield down low. 3 Gators in his face, all up in his life, but he goes for 14. Tennessee shot 52% from the floor. And there's some more. Grant Williams is good. Jordan Bowden stayed in the game, led the team with 5 assists. Balls, led it by 6 and led it by more. Bowden the alley and the oop. He's tall, goes for 13. Tennessee pulling away now. Williams working inside. He goes for 16. That's 18 straight wins, longest in school history.
Remember when Gonzaga beat Duke in Hawaii? Yeah, that happened. Zag St. Mary's in Spokane. Gonzaga's margin of victory this season, 25 points. It's on pace to be the highest in 20 seasons. There's Rui Hachimura. Unreal move there. It's opened up an 11-0 run. Gino Crandall, Zach Norville Jr. buries that one. So their average margin is 25. They were up 33 at intermission in this one. They played 20 minutes, first half ball. They were up by 30. Fourth time they've been up by 3-0 in a half. James Harden wasn't even involved in the second. Josh Perkins not looking to Brandon Clark. Listen, it's fine for passing, but kids, if you're in a job interview, you do want to make eye contact. I think that always helps. Good advice. Fast break, Gonzaga. They're up 43. Hachimura, thank you. That's a show, and these Bulldogs, best in show. Hachimura had 18 and 7 rebounds. Zags, 94-46, doubled them up.
All right, UFC prelims brought to you on ESPN. From Melbourne, Australia. Big fireworks before the main card. A lot of folks there to watch people hit each other. Closing sections of the third round. Shane Young, Austin Arnett. Oh, they're just leveling each other, just banging. Middle of the ring. Oh, down goes Arnett. The right hand, and that goes down by our count as the best punch of the night. Ooh. Tough sport. Young wins by unanimous decision. There it is. The right, our punch of the night.
These are the fastest hands. They should be in slow-mo, because otherwise it's like a hummingbird. Devontae Smith against Dong Hyun Ma. Ma is stunned, and then we're just boom, 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 boom. Just pounding him out. Smith breaking it down after the win.
So I hit him with the 3, came with the 2. I'm like, jab, 2, step back, under the arm, ow. And I see Herb there, I'm like, nah, we're going to keep going. You got to do your job, man. You got to stop him. You got to really get me off of him. And,
Yeah, you saw the ref stepped in there. He decided the other lad had had enough. Smith wins. First round TKO. Improves to 10-1 super fast hands. I will punch you in the face. Special edition. Top Ranked Boxing Sunday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on ESPN and ESPN Deportes. WBC Junior Welterweight title holder Jose Ramirez puts his 23-0.